Today on Dad Hut, we're taking a look at the HyperX QuadCast S. Is this microphone for you? Let's find out. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, like I said, we're going to be looking at the HyperX QuadCast S. That's a mouthful. Microphone. This is a USB microphone, and basically we're going to see, will this work for you if you have a YouTube channel, if you're a streamer, if you have Twitch, or you want to use it for Discord or whatever. It's built towards gamers, but it can pretty much do whatever you need it to do. So we're going to run it through some stuff here. I'm going to talk about some specs, and by the way, you're listening to it right now. This entire episode is going to be recorded with the HyperX QuadCast S. So let's jump into it. So obviously one of the biggest selling points of this microphone is its looks. It looks really good as opposed to some of the other popular microphones out there like the Blue Yeti and things like that. This here has that honeycomb, look to it. It's got a pop filter built inside of the microphone, which is a huge plus. It's light, it's not very heavy, and it doesn't really, I guess, take up the entire screen like I said, some of the other more popular or as popular microphones, like, again, the Blue Yeti is a good microphone. It sounds really good from everything that I've seen, but it's just gigantic. It is like a focal point. Whereas this here is more sleek, more modern, and, it looks better. So one of my favorite things about this microphone is the mute function up top. It is just a touch and mute, simple as this. And there you go, and we're back on. So very easy to do, and it also is very easy to tell if you have yourself muted because there's no lighting, there's no RGB lighting. So something that if you are streaming, your streamers will notice. Maybe they'll tell you that you don't have your microphone on. Or it's easy for you. If you come back from using the bathroom or a break or something, it's very easy to tell that your microphone is either muted or unmuted. Very, very, very simple, and I love that feature. So let's talk about the RGB lighting. It does have a software program that you can install, and then you can customize this any way you want. This is what it comes standard. It's called the waveform, and it just kind of goes through all its colors. But if you have a brand, like maybe your brand is green, red, or whatever it might be, you can definitely set that to the color that you want. You don't have to have this on wave, or they actually have levels, so you can set the top half to one color and the bottom half to another color. If you wanted to do, like say red and blue or something like that. It's totally up to you. It's pretty cool. It's easy to use. I wish there was a way to do it from a mobile app. That would probably be better, but it is what it is. So another cool thing is it comes with a 9-foot long cord. It's USB-C-A to USB-C, and then it's 9 foot and it's braided. So, if you need to get away from where you're recording your source, whether it's your laptop or computer, this thing can definitely, stretch away from it. You could put it on a boom arm, and you've got plenty of cord. Nothing worse than, snagging a cord or something like that when you're trying to, get the microphone to go somewhere. So that's a big plus. It's probably a little, overdone. I don't know about 9 feet away, but at least it's there if you need it. So that's a big plus. And you can attach this to a boom arm. They do give you this adapter here. So if you have a boom arm and you want to attach the microphone to it, they've got you covered. So I've got it sitting here right now on the shock mount that it comes with. It's very light for this size microphone, which is awesome. And the shock mount, I think, does its job very well. As long as you're not banging on the table in front of you, I'm sure it's going to pick up a little bit of that. It's not going to be as good as putting it on a boom mic, but it certainly is better than just having it directly sit on a table like some of the cheaper options that you might see out there on like Amazon or whatnot. So I think the all-in-all packaging with the stand and the shock mount and everything, I think it looks really good. So this microphone does come with 4 different polar patterns, depending on what type of audio you are trying to pick up. And that's great for the flexibility. Obviously, I think it's geared towards gaming, and maybe even YouTube, but it can do those other things, so that's great. So the most popular is going to be cardioid, and that is what I'm using right now. That's the one that probably most of you guys will be using, and that's the one that's going to kind of collect everything that's kind of out in front and to the sides here, if you're talking directly into the microphone. So that's probably going to be the most popular one, and the one that most of you watching this video are interested in. But they do have the other options, something like omnidirectional, which is going to pick up everything around the microphone. So if you have multiple people, maybe you're having a podcast and there's multiple people around a table, then you could set this in the middle and it will pick up everybody's voices. Or if you're in like a office and you're having like a call through a phone call and everybody needs to be on that phone call, you could do that there. And they also have bidirectional, so if you're having an interview one-on-one with somebody, it will pick up this side and the back side so that you guys can speak to each other, conduct your interview, and it will pick up both voices. And then lastly, they have the stereo option, which, if you're into like ASMR stuff or something like that, then this will work for that too. And I'll give you an example of it right now. Welcome to Dad Hut. Thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe. That's what they do, right, in the videos? I don't know. So let's talk about the options for audio gain. Down on the bottom, there is a nice feeling dial. It only has the 5 dots at the bottom, but the dial actually goes much farther to both sides than that. So it can be, I guess, a little iffy about where you are, because those 5 dots don't necessarily mean anything, because they do go well past it, and it also does start well before it. But for me, I found if you put it in the middle, at least for where I am, then you're good to go. But you can, play around with that, see what works best for you, and then you'll know where to keep it. So let's talk price. I paid $110 for this microphone at Target. It was on sale. I think most places have it for around $150, but again, you can find it cheaper. Check Amazon, check Target, Best Buy, Walmart, all these other places, and you should be able to pick it up for somewhere around $100. So HyperX does make just the regular QuadCast, which does not have any RGB lighting. It just is a solid red, but looks very similar, has the same body, and from everything that I've seen, sounds almost the exact same. So the difference with price there, like I said, I got this one on sale, so it was only like $15 more to get the S, and I figured I would get that. So this way, if I want it to look something other than red, I can do that. Plus, the S has a headphone jack, so you can monitor your audio if need be through headphones. So that's a big plus as well. Okay, so that's my review of the HyperX QuadCast S. It's a big step up from something I've been using, before. I mean, I was using like the fine $35 microphone off Amazon, and nothing wrong with that. All my videos have been recorded using that. This just gives you more options, more flexibility, and it still didn't break the bank at $110. So this microphone I think can work in a lot of different situations. Like I said, YouTube, gaming, streaming, Twitch, Discord. You can even hook this up to a PlayStation, your Xboxes, things like that. You can record music off of it. Is there better? Yes, you can always get better. This is a USB microphone, so you are only paying $100 for the microphone. So if you want professional, you need to go to a studio. But this gets the job done. And like I said, it's a big step up from the cheap early entry microphones that you might find like on Amazon or in Walmart or something like that at that under $50 range. So if you're looking to step your game up a little bit, this will do it. If this video helped you out at all, guys, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Dad Hut so you don't miss any of these videos, and I'll see you on the next one.